First off, I think Canisius proved what we knew all along. They have a good basketball team. I hope that today was a lesson for our guys to learn how focused and you've got to be every second of every game when you play good teams. I thought we came out on our heels and were a little passive, and they got comfortable offensively, and it revved up their defense. It got us a little frustrated because they started making shots because we were letting them kind of do whatever they wanted to, and we dug ourselves a big hole. But I thought the good thing was we showed what we were capable of there with about 15, 16 minutes left till the end of the game, when we are locked in and flying around at both ends and pushing the tempo and being unselfish, that we can play with anybody. And that's got to be what we do every day. We never want to be 20 points down, but you're focusing more on just the next play. You got to focus on each possession individually, regardless of what's going on, and try to win that one. And you're not really looking at the scoreboard whether you're winning or losing. You're working on winning that certain that possession. There aren't any 20-point baskets, so you just got to win it one at a time. And I thought that once we started focusing on that, we were much better. Well, he's a very talented guy. I mean, one of the disadvantages he had last year, obviously, with Stephen Brown was he didn't get to play with the ball in his hands as much. But we knew what he's capable of, and so there's a lot of things he's learning because he's seeing for the first time right now. People game planning for him and scouting him, and what are they trying to take away, and what are we trying to do, and what are they trying to force, and so he's learning all those things on the fly. So I think that he has steadily improved each game. I thought that at St. Bonaventure, he really played well in the second half, and was a big reason why we got back in that game and won. I thought in the second half the other night he started playing better, which helped us tremendously, and then today he made another step. So as he gets more experience and gets to play against good people in big games, I expect him to continue to have good nights for us.
There are some people who were surprised at how well Paul Newman's playing so far. But he matched up last year in all your practices against and he learned a lot there, and he's obviously ready to play now.
Yeah, I've said over and over to people that I think he's improved as much since arriving as a freshman as anyone I've been around, and he's changed his body so he's leaner, he's more athletic. He can finish around the basket. Defensively, he's really good. I mean, he gets out. There was a play in the second half where he got out and he was hedging a ball screen out close to midcourt. They threw it to his guy, recovered, and blocked the shot. I mean, that's a pretty high-level play. And he's another guy. Again, he's feeling his way out. I thought the other day against Fairfield he was a little rushed and excited at the beginning of the game and kind of settled in. It was a little bit the same thing tonight. He goes a little off early on, and once he finally got kind of settled in, he started to make some plays to help us. There's things that I would probably not, because just of the way our practices are structured right now with what we're capable of doing with the demands on them and the bumps and bruises and things we have. There's a fine line between, I'd like to come out and fly around and bang on each other for 2 hours every day, but we aren't in a situation where we can do that. So we've got to pick and choose our spots, but clearly we've got to find a way to get ourselves playing better earlier and stop digging holes. I mean, if you look, I think one of the things that stands out is the amount of minutes played that we've been behind in games so far is stunning. You would think just by passing you'd be tied or ahead a little bit. In every game it seems like we're up for 5 minutes in the game you look at, or you're up for, I think the other day it was like 10 minutes we were winning for. Today we were only ahead for 10 seconds. I mean, it's a lot of pressure on yourselves if you're always playing from behind, and so we've got to find a way, and we're going to look at everything over the next 10, 12 days and how we're doing things and what we can do to get off to better starts and play with more urgency from the start of the game to the end. No, it's not even day to day. He's in a situation where I can't really say how long it's going to be, but I think it's as likely that he'll play against Vermont as it is that he won't play until after exams. I think it could be either of those or longer. I really don't know. I'm proceeding forward like he's out for a while. I don't think there's any other way to do it. Yeah, well, we've got a balanced team, and I thought that one area we improved greatly on today from the last game was, I thought that part of the reason why we struggled to score last game was we just weren't making simple and easy plays and driving to get other guys shots, and we're playing with the ball too much. Today I thought we did a much better job of getting in the lane and getting good looks, and therefore our three-point percentage went way up. And we'll get better shots as long as we continue to do that. But we've got a lot of things to improve on. But the good thing is all the stuff that we have issues with right now are stuff we can control. It's not like we're looking out there going, oh, we can't do this. We're capable of doing it. We got to learn to do it consistently and keep working at it, and we'll be in good shape.